Howdy y'all and welcome. I'm going to do a little short weather update today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. As you can see, we're going to have a big old severe weather day that's going to be shaping up as there is a moderate risk issued over here in Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. Of course, the enhanced risk spans from Ohio down into Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Of course, yellow and green are less significant, but you can still get some pretty significant severe weather on low-end days, so please be aware of this. All hazards are going to be possible with a 15% hatched area over Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio, and of course, from Ohio down into Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. There is a 10% hatched area down here. Now, if y'all don't know what the hatched area means, it just means that basically you can see a pretty significant tornado rather than a little rope tornado. This ain't indicative of where a tornado is going to occur at exactly. It just means that a significant tornado is going to be possible. As far as damaging wind threat goes, it's a pretty big area. 30% hatched area over Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, and Ohio. Of course, further out you go, the less significant. As far as hail threat goes, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio again. So it's looking like today is going to be a huge day for severe weather. Now, there could be some fail modes. We'll get in there in a little bit. So let's go take a look at the timing and the fundamentals of what you could expect for the worst of the severe weather as we take a look at the HRRR model. Keep in mind that date time's up here if you ever want to keep track. As you can see, we have some early morning thunderstorms which caused some tornadoes down here in central Kentucky. So we move further into the morning, we're going to be expecting some clearing from right around 11 o'clock to noon. But then as we head into right around noon to 1 o'clock, we'll have some storms rolling through. And then some significant severe is going to start to roll through by right around 3 to 4 o'clock as we're going to have a little bit of a squall line from Mississippi up into Kentucky. And a disorganized squall line up here in Indiana where I expect the greatest chance of seeing tornadoes is going to be right over here by Bloomington, Columbus, Cincinnati, over here by Connorsville. I would expect there to be a pretty significant tornado today. Now, of course, there is some fail modes. We'll get in there a little bit as well. Then as we move past 6 o'clock, it's going to start to move out and get out of our hair. Now, let's go and take a look at the fundamentals, the temperatures, dew points, significant tornadic parameters, and the CAPE, which is the basically thunderstorm fuel. First, let's go and take a look at the temperatures of what we're going to be dealing with. As you can see, as of 10 o'clock this morning, we're already in the 70s as far north as Indiana. This ain't good, y'all. And it's going to get up into the mid-70s by around 2, 3 o'clock before cooling way down tonight as that cold front's going to be rolling through. Definitely going to be a destabilized atmosphere, especially if that sun comes out, because we're expecting that sun to come out anytime this morning. If you see the dew points, the darker the green, the higher the dew points, obviously. See it right around 4 o'clock. You can see dew points up in the mid-60s up here, especially in southern Indiana. Almost 70-degree dew points, so definitely a moist, unstable atmosphere we're going to be working with. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the significant tornadic parameters. Let's put all the ingredients for tornadoes into one run of where you could possibly see a tornado at. See right around 4 o'clock, this is why I was saying this is the greatest area of concern for tornadoes is down here by Bloomington, Columbus, Cincinnati area. Right around a 1.5, almost a 2 out of 10. There's a 3 out of 10 over here just north of I-74. Anything over a 2 is pretty significant. Now a 1 is pretty significant as well, but anything over 2 is definitely more significant, of course. As far as the wind gusts go today, see it right around 4 o'clock, we're going to be dealing with upwards of 40 mile an hour winds. Some areas could also see upwards of 50 mile an hour winds as well. So definitely please be aware of this. Could be some power outages today. Down here by eastern Kentucky, you can see almost 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Definitely power outages likely, and strong winds are going to be causing a lot of problems. Take a look at the CAPE values. 1,000 joules per kilogram. Very significant energy out there to deal with. Those storms are going to be tapping into this significant energy. Anything over 1,500 joules per kilogram is very significant. So definitely be on high alert in this moderate and enhanced risk zone today. And even if you're in the slight and marginal risk, please, can't stress this enough, please be hyper weather aware. Keep those phones charged up, batteries fresh in the weather radios. Please have a way to get alerted. If you don't know where to go during a tornado warning, seek shelter in a basement, closet, storm shelter away from windows. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the flooding threat, as that is going to be another threat today to deal with. So we can see we got a slight risk for heavy rainfall from Alabama up into Pennsylvania for upwards of right around 1 to 3 inches is what I would expect within this whole zone. So if you live in a low-lying area, please be aware of this. If flood right away, turn around and do not drown. And as we move off into hump day, we can see that there is just a slight risk for severe weather over here in Virginia and North Carolina. There's a 2% chance for tornadoes, a 15% chance for winds, and a 15% chance for large hail. We'll go ahead and get into the timing. I ain't going to get into the fundamentals of this one. I'm sure the video's already been long enough for y'all. As we move off into hump day, we can see that the worst of severe is going to be occurring from noon up until right around 3-4 o'clock is when I would expect the worst of severe weather over there in Virginia and North Carolina. Of course, Florida, y'all are also under the gun. We can see the worst of severe weather down in Florida. Could expect it right around the same time frames, actually, right around noon to right around 3 o'clock. Definitely, again, next couple days, please be hyper weather aware. I will be covering tomorrow's severe weather threats more in depth. I just wanted to cover today's severe weather threats as today is looking to be a very significant day. So again, please make sure you have a way to get alerted. I might do a live stream. I don't know yet. I don't have that all set up. That's why I haven't done one yet. If I don't do one, I'll be posting on X and Facebook. So make sure you are following those pages. Subscribe to this channel if you want to. If you're on Rumble, also go follow it. So again, be safe out there, guys. Until next time, never stop forecasting.